And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Stay tuned for some interesting facts. Noah was the last of the ones who lived lives that were almost a millennia long. We're told in the Bible twice, in Psalms, also in Peter, that a day with the Lord is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is like one day. When Adam and Eve partook of the fruit, God told them before that, in the day that you eat thereof, you shall die. Nobody made it to 1,000 years, so I find that significant. Now, Noah's longevity is phenomenal. Check these stats out. Noah did not outlive his son Shem, who lived to be 600 years, but check this out. He outlived his sixth great-grandson. That's how the lifespan of humans declined sharply after the flood for many reasons. We can get into that later. But when Noah died, Shem was 447 years old, and Abraham was 57 years old. Isn't that a trip? Abraham was still alive, was already 57 years old when Noah dies. So, when you think about that, and by the time Noah dies, there could well be well over 1 million people on the earth again. People probably looked at him like a god. Noah didn't get around. Not everybody got to shake his hand. He was like an ancient celebrity. And the things that he said were considered the ancient wisdom, because only he, Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives, and Noah's wife, knew what it was like before the flood. And by the way, if you've taken world civilization class, you know that they teach that around 2500 BC, you have ancient civilizations to develop, just appear out of nowhere in China, Mesopotamia, Indus Valley, Egypt. They just appear out of nowhere. They got a full system of astronomy, mathematics, an alphabet. They can construct things magnificently. They're obsessed with pyramids for some reason. They have a full system of geometry. In fact, the pyramids that are more ancient are in better shape today than the ones that are more recent. So they had this sudden ancient burst of knowledge. Where'd that come from? Well, let me tell you, the flood story explains that better than anything else. All that is Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and maybe their kids, and Noah, passing on that ancient wisdom that existed before the flood. They suddenly had it. And then over time, pretty quick, as people's lifespans shortened, we slid back into the dark ages and we got dumb.